कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री द्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। दक्षिणे लक्ष्मणो यस्य वामे तु जनकात्मजां पुरतो मारुतिर्यस्य तं वन्दे रघुनन्दनम्। Hare Krishna. Today we are celebrating this most auspicious occasion of Shri Ram Navami. Today we will be having some discussion of Shri Rama Katha in this session. So someone may wonder that Lord Shri we are in the thing is that Brahma has 100 years in his life as far as his time calculation, and the duration of one day and one night is the same, and in one day we have 4 yugas: Satya, Treta, Dwapar and Kali. So that is called when one cycle finishes, it is called one Divya Yuga or one Mahayuga. So like this 1000 Mahayugas or Divya Yugas are there in one day of Brahma, and each of these Mahayugas contain that 4 quadruple yugas, that is Satya, Treta, Dwapar and Kali. So these Divya Yugas are ruled by 14 Manus. That means around 71 to 72 Divya Yugas each Manu. So now we are in so in the Chatur Yuga that we are in, Brahma has already completed 50 years of his life, and this is the 51st year has just started, and this is the first day of the 51st year of Lord Brahma. So in this we are currently in the 28th Chatur Yuga, and Lord Shri Ramachandra appeared in the 24th Chatur Yuga. So if we do precise calculation based on how many years are there in each yuga and going backward, then it comes out to be that around 17.2 million years ago Lord Ramachandra appeared in this world. So Lord Ramachandra appeared in this world such long time back, but even now people remember his glories. So what is the reason behind remembering these glories? The reason is that the nature of Krishna Katha is that it is ever fresh. So Tadeva Ramyam Ruchiram Navam Navam. This verse comes in Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam 12.12.50, 12th canto, 12th chapter, 50th verse. So it is as follows: Tadeva Ramyam Ruchiram Navam Navam Tadeva Shashvan Manaso Mahotsvam Tadeva Shokarnava Shoshanam Nranam Yaduttama Shloka Yashonu Giyate. So the translation is as follows: those words describing the glories of the all famous personality of Godhead are attractive, relishable and ever fresh. Indeed, such words are perpetual festival for the mind, and they dry up the ocean of misery. So this is not with the story books and the literature that we have in this world. So the literature, the stories that the world has produced, they once we finish reading them, we say, oh, I have already finished reading, what is the point in reading again? But this Krishna Katha, this Srimad Bhagavatam, this Ram Katha, this Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita, all these books Prabhupada has written, and so many great disciples of Srila Prabhupada have written, they are ever fresh. So every time you read them, you have a new realization. So you have a new realization, and we have an even much more deeper understanding. So the Hare Krishna Mahamantra also, like we are continuously chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Prabhupada has told us to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra 16 rounds per day. So this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, for those who actually are very fortunate to get the taste, the taste keeps increasing at every moment. It is ever fresh for those kind of people. They don't feel ki we have chanted this mantra for so long, now let's change the mantra or something like that. So this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, when it is experienced in the proper, when the taste is experienced fully, it is ever fresh. We feel like chanting again and again. But this is not with the news and the newspaper and the literature of this modern world. Like today's newspaper becomes useless tomorrow. So tomorrow there will be a new newspaper. So in some places in this world there are this thing also, that morning, afternoon, evening, breakfast, lunch and dinner, 3 different sets of newspaper are getting published. So इतना मतलब ऐसा क्या हो रहा है कि 3 different sets of newspapers are being published, but it is so much is there, but becomes useless the next day. So but this is not the case with the Srimad Bhagavatam Ram Katha. So spiritual topics is Prabhupada said this thing, that material topics are static, spiritual topics are ecstatic. That's what this is the thing Prabhupada said. So there was this friend of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur named Madan Mohan Malviya, and he gave Bhaktivinoda Thakur, the father of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he gave him the title of the 7th Goswami. That, I have never seen any of the Goswamis, but I know this one thing, that Bhaktivinoda Thakur is the 7th Goswami. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur took this friend to his press, where they had 7 newspapers that were being printed. 7 newspapers printed every time. So when asked why so many newspapers, Saraswati Thakur said that millions of Brahmanda. So he started giving his explanation, and he said millions of Brahmandas are there, and in that we are one Brahmanda, and our Brahmanda is ruled by Chaturmukha Brahma, and that one planet is there, Earth, and in that Earth there is one continent, and in that there is one country, and then there is one state, one country of India and one state of Bengal. So basically we are zooming in, and then there is one city of Kolkata. In this one city of Kolkata only there are 3 to 4 newspapers on mundane things every single day. So how much should our press, we are talking about the most eternal thing, that is pure devotional service, how many newspapers should our press publish? So he said that they could be publishing every minute, but the problem is that there are no customers. So this is what again we said that in the starting, that in some places there are 3 newspapers published every single day, breakfast, lunch and dinner. So one may wonder ki, what is this big thing that is happening? So if in this world only this many newspapers have to be published and this much has to be read, we are talking about achieving the Lord, how much more we should read and we should contemplate. So this is about the importance and the glories of this Ram Katha. So now moving forward, we want to there is sometimes we experience this thing, that we want to glorify somebody, but we don't know about him. We know some things about him, but we don't know fully. So we may end up offending the person in glorifying him. So our glorification of Lord is like that, we don't know about his glories, but in that we may end up saying some mistake and offending the Lord. So there is this example that one Prabhuji was there. He was preaching and he was sitting on the Vyasasan, and another Prabhuji was introducing him. So that Prabhuji who was on the Vyasasan, he did his degree from IIT. So very prestigious and renowned institute. So he did his degree from IIT, and while introducing this Prabhuji who was introducing, he did not know much about the IIT and all. So instead of IIT, by mistake he said Prabhuji has done his degree from ITI. ITI. So ITI is such a small thing in comparison to IIT, and that Prabhuji got irritated. He said not ITI, IIT. And then that Prabhuji said ITI, IIT, TI, here and there, what is the difference? So then that Prabhuji said it's IIT degree. So it's like we end up irritating the person, offending the person when we don't know properly about their glories. So our glorification of Lord is like that. So one may ask this question, that you are saying this, so the conclusion is, should we glorify? We should glorify or not? We are saying that glorification of Lord is like this, that we end up offending him. But should we glorify? So this glorification of the Lord is the only way by which we can progress in devotional service. So should we glorify? Yes, of course we should glorify. So but we should glorify under the guidance of Guru and Shastra. So Lord is very merciful and he will accept this kind of glorification. For example, let's say that there is a small child and he will speak some broken words. So some broken words, and that is very pleasing to the parents. So this is how, when we glorify, the Lord will take our glorification like as if a child is glorifying him, and he will be pleased. So moving forward with our glorification, so we know that we don't know fully about the Lord, and we might end up offending the Lord by our incomplete glorification. But today still we take shelter from the Lordships, so that we can Sita, Ram, Lakshman, Hanuman, so that we can glorify them. So now let us have a small glorification on this topic. We will discuss 6 characters in the story, in the history of Ramayana, and we will learn one quality from each of them. So the first character is Rama. Now under Rama, Ramanujacharya, both are different. So so Ramanujacharya is an incarnation in the Sri Sampradaya. So he learnt Ramayana 18 times from his Guru Sri Shailapurna. But each and every single time Sri Shailapurna gave a different meaning, and it was excellent, complete glorification. So from Lord Ram we learn the aspect of Sharanagati, how to become qualified for surrender, what is needed for Sharanagati, we learn from Lord Ram. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doesn't look at any of this patra apatra deki nahi sthana sthan, but Lord Ram, he wants some qualities that we should have as a devotee, so that we can take shelter of him. So 3 qualifications are you forgiving others? That's the first qualification, others' offenses. So when we surrender, we are expecting that, oh Lord, please forgive us. But what are we doing to forgive others? when we should at least have the desire to forgive. Like, not all conditioned souls are on the same level, somebody may say, something like that. But we should at least have the desire to forgive. We are so conditioned that we don't have any desire for that as well. So, example is the story of Vali and Sugriva. The Vali, he beat up Sugriva and he sent him out of the kingdom just for this small misunderstanding that he thought Sugriva wanted the throne. So Lord Ram did not forgive Vali until the end, where he was hit by the arrow of Lord Ram, and then he begged forgiveness from Sugriva and Lord Ram. Then he forgave him. So Vali failed to get mercy from the Supreme Lord because he could not forgive Sugriva on such a small matter. Like, if you see, so Vali was much more powerful than Sugriva. Lord Ram could have gone directly to Vali. There was no need for him to go to Sugriva, but he still went to Sugriva and he helped him get his throne back, and he did not give mercy to Vali. So in this way, Vali failed to get mercy from the Lord because he could not forgive Sugriva for such a small issue. So the thing that is said is that Lord gives and forgives, we get and forget. So this is the first thing. Are you forgiving others' offenses? And the second thing, having faith that Lord will protect us. That is the first thing. So sometimes we second thing. So sometimes we have other plans, like we may say that let me, apart from Lord Krishna, let me worship Ganesha also, let me worship Vishnu also. So what if Krishna doesn't respond? Well, at least one of the deities will respond, something like that. So surrender means to accept the process wholeheartedly. And mixing other things like tantra, karma, jnana, etc., this is all not so good. Demigod worship is also not good. So there is Bhagavad Gita 4.11 which says ye yatha mam prapadyante, so tam tathaiva bhajamiham. So as the devotee worships me, in the same way I will also reciprocate with him. And the third thing is, sometimes we offend Vaishnavas. So this Vaishnava aparad should be left. And we should stop doing it, because this is not the proper mindset of a devotee, like doing Vaishnava aparad and then going to the Lord and asking for surrender. So this is about Lord Sri Ram. From him we learn what is needed for surrender. And number one, are you forgiving others' offenses? That's the question. And number two, having faith that the Lord will protect us. Number three, don't offend Vaishnavas. These are three things. And now the second character is Sita. So from Sita we learn that without the mercy of Mother Sita, no one can get the mercy of Lord Ramachandra. So she is the cause of meeting an alliance of Lord Ram with the monkeys. She tied her ornaments in the cloth and threw it down when she was kidnapped, and the monkeys caught it. And when Lord Ram came, then they showed it to Lord Ram. And then there's this verse by Lakshmana, Naham janami keyure, Naham janami kundale, Nupureva bijanami nityam pada bivandana, and so on. The Katha progresses. So the thing is that without mercy from Mother Sita, no one can get mercy of Lord Ramachandra. The third thing, the third character is Lakshmana. From Lakshmana we learn Sheshatva, that is how to be an insignificant servant of the Lord. He became ready to go with Lord Ramachandra and Vishwamitra immediately so that he can be with Rama, even though he wasn't called to do so. So alertness in service, this is the another thing. So to test him, Lord Ram once told him why he came to the forest. and he got angry and told Lord Ram that he was asking fish to be separated from water, which is not possible. So he goes with the master and he's never separated. This is the quality of Sheshatva. From Bharata we learn complete obedience. It is called Pada Tantra. And Bharata was so obedient when Lord Ram said that I will come after 14 years, you make everything, you rule the kingdom nicely and put my Paduka in place of the throne, in place of me on the throne. So Pada Tantra, complete obedience. And next is Shatrughna. Shatrughna shows the nature of being the servant of the Lord. Gopi Bharto Padakamalayur Das Das Dasanu Dasa. So we can only approach the Supreme Lord through the devotees. We can't meet the Prime Minister of India just like that. So similarly, we cannot meet the Lord just like that. We need a proper channel. So he was the servant of Bharata, who was the servant of the Supreme Lord. So the last character is Hanuman. So it shows Hanuman shows how we can attain Lord by Guru's mercy. Hanuman is compared to Guru and we are compared to Sita. The Jivas are compared to Mother Sita, and we are the Jivas who are imprisoned in this material world, just like Mother Sita was imprisoned in the Ashok Vatika. So the Guru, the representative of the Supreme Lord, come all the way from the spiritual world to the material world, crossing the ocean like Hanuman did, and he comes and he gives us mercy. So he connects the Jiva to Lord Ram just like he connected Sita to Lord Ram. So without the mercy of Guru we cannot attain Lord. This is the lesson we learn from Hanuman. So as a recap, from Lord Ram we learn the aspect of Sharanagati, under which come three things. Are we forgiving others? And number one, that's the number two, having faith that Lord will protect me. Number three, don't offend Vaishnavas. And under Mother Sita, that's the second character, we learned that without mercy from Mother Sita, no one can get mercy of Lord Ramachandra. From Lakshmana, we learn Sheshatva, how to be an insignificant servant of the Lord, the alertness in service. From Bharata, we learn complete obedience. It is called Pada Tantra. And from Shatrughna, the Dasanu Das quality, that he was servant of Bharata, who was the servant of Lord Ramachandra. And from Hanuman, we learn that only by Guru's mercy we can attain the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So otherwise, on our own we cannot attain, because we are incapable of doing so. We are conditioned in this material world. So this is the end of my humble explanation on trying to glorify Ram Navami. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Dandavad Pranams.